Hi again, YouTubers. So this is my Face of the Month video for September and October. I was pretty quick and easy this month. With fall, I like golden colors and like warm tones. Plus, I've been trying not to use self-tanner, so I'm a lot paler, but also the lighting in here is kind of like a bluish tone today for some reason. I'm not sure why. Because it's a pretty day out and I'm using the same lights I always do. But that being said, I have been doing so quick and easy. I have just not been in the mornings feeling like putting a whole lot of effort into it. So I've been doing kind of like just quick, easy, simple, straight to the point, everything kind of as close together as I can. So I hope you guys enjoy this and thanks so much for watching. All right, so getting started, what I have been doing this month when I get out of the shower, instead of a regular moisturizer, I have been using my Missha Perfect Cover BB Cream in number 23. I've been using that as my moisturizer and my SPF. Someone told me it's a really great moisturizer primer, so I figured why not give it a try. So I already have that on my face, just because I let that sink in a little bit. Then I've been taking my Miracle Skin Transformer Treat and Conceal for Eyes and Face. I have this in light medium. I put a small dot, you can kind of see how tiny that is, under each eye. And I just use my finger and just kind of bring it all in. But it just does a great job of, especially since my allergies have been killing me. And I'm probably going to be sniffling a lot, forewarning you, in this video because, where did my brush go? Oh, wrong one. Because my allergies have been killing me. That's why this video is probably up late, because they have been killing me, and this is the best it has been, and my hair is still wet because I just got out of the shower. I'm using my Chanel Perfection Lumiere Long Wear Flawless Fluid Makeup SPF 10 in the color 30 Beige. Make sure and shake it up well. I take my little mirror thing, I put 2 pumps on there. Make sure you get it off the edge because it gets a little sticky. This color goes on looking a little bit funny on me, but because it does oxidize, it turns out great afterwards. I am taking my Sigma Angled Top Kabuki F84, tapping that into the product. My lighting seems a little bit like bluish today. I don't know why. This foundation, I have a review on it. I definitely had to play with it to find the right way to apply it and the right way to just have it last and look the best without, because it can look streaky, it can look a little bit cakey. You kind of have to work with this foundation. But I love this brush for it. The F80 doesn't work the same with this product. I don't know why. Just something about how the angle, I just put the angle this way and I just kind of like drag it down a little bit and then buff as I drag it. I will say I absolutely hate the smell of this. It smells like a men's cologne, but like, I don't know. It's just, I used to love the smell of Pro Lumiere and I hate the smell of the Precision Lumiere. So that's that part. Then I take concealer and I have been using my Boots number 7 Quick Cover Concealer in medium 05. I roll it up, I put a little bit down, kind of like a V shape. I do more going down than anywhere else because that's where the most of my darkness is. And then I just kind of tap that in. Doesn't take, or rub it in, tap it in, whatever. Doesn't take much. So that's that. Next thing I do is I grab my Too Faced bronzer, my Chocolate Soleil, absolute favorite bronzer. I am going to do a comparison of this on Hoola. Somebody asked me to do a comparison to NARS Laguna. It doesn't compare to NARS Laguna. NARS Laguna has a shimmer in it, and this does not. This is my Coastal Scents. I don't even know what this is called, my pink kabuki thing. I love it. Probably one of my favorite kabukis ever. I kind of start under the, right under the hollows of my cheeks, and then I bring it up in the E and 3, but then I kind of buff it all over just to kind of even it all out, and it also helps for some reason with this foundation a little bit. The blush I have been using is a Youngblood Crushed Mineral Blush in the color Rouge. It's a really pretty, it's kind of hard to explain. It's a really pretty like pink color. It's a nice fall color. I have been using a smaller kabuki, which is my little MAC one, 181. I tap some into the lid, buff it around, and then I just go right on the apples and out. Do the same thing again. Not, oops, that's way too much of that. I was gonna say, usually not much of this comes out when you shake it, but prove me wrong. Again, same thing on this side. I don't usually use a kabuki brush to apply blush, but for some reason with this one, it just looks better. All right, close that up. I usually take my big pink kabuki again and just kind of go over everything just slightly. Dior Amber Diamond. Oops, that was upside down, sorry. I take same kabuki and I just run the edge of it on it, and then just on my cheekbone. Just right there for a little bit of sheen. Lips are dry. Itchy, allergies, oh, a whole bit killing me. All right, so next thing is I take a lid primer. This is the Tarte lid primer, the Lipstcik one. I like it, it's not bad. I really wish, oh my gosh, my nose is so itchy. I really wish that there was a primer. Like, I love Urban Decay, but I absolutely refuse to buy it with their containers being the way they are. Whoa, oh, it just got stuck there. On to eyeshadow. This month, a lot of the month. Where did it go? Oh, here it is, sorry. It was all the way over here. Sorry, I just had it with me last weekend. I've been using the Lorac Little Black Book, I think it's called. I hate their primer. Talk about a primer. I absolutely hate their eyeshadow primer. I have been doing quick and easy. Where's my brush? This month. Like, honestly, why can't I find, oh, there it is. I have been doing so quick and easy, and I'm not even going to zoom in on this one because it's so easy. I've been taking the darkest color, and I just pat it on the brush, both sides of the brush. This is a Sigma shading E55, and then I just tap it onto my lid. All the way, and I go up to the crease, but not all the way into the crease. Same thing with this side. I have been so up for the simple look lately. I have just not been doing much at all. I then take, whoops, the lightest highlight color right here and a E25 fluffy shader brush, tap it on the edge, and I just kind of do my brow bone into the inner corner. Bring a little bit in underneath down here. Not much, just a little bit. Then I take the same brush, I wipe it off. I always have a little towel on my lap. I wipe it off kind of quickly, not much on it. It was also a lighter color. Then I go into the middle color right there. Same thing, same brush, put it in the product, tap it off. And then I use that as a blending to blend it all together. Every once in a while, if I feel like more dramatic, I'll take the darkest color in this palette and use it on my outer V. Most days though, for just daytime, I don't bother. I just keep blending at this. And I keep wiping it off on my towel so that it just blends nicely and doesn't end up with some of the darker color because I go down onto the lid and up into the crease to blend everything. I don't want a bunch of that color continually going up too far into the crease. I just blend and blend and blend. I do circle motions and I do windshield Mokers, no idea what that word means. Motions. Just kind of back and forth until I feel comfortable with it. Then I have been using my MAC Blitz and Glitz, and I've been using 2 different brushes here. Whoops, a little lid came off of it. First, I tend to use the Sigma E05 brush. This one is like an amazing brush with this liner. So good. And I just take the brush and I drag it into the, like kind of tap and drag it into the product until it's on the brush. Ooh, sorry. No. All right, I'll lean up. And then I just take it from the outer corner, draw it in. And I have not been going all the way into my inner corner. I've just been going to right here. And I do make it just slightly thicker on the outside edge. Do the same thing again for the other eye. And I try and keep it very close to the lash line. And I know the trick you guys told me with this eyeliner was to curl my lashes first. I always forget. I tried it a couple times. It was a great concept, but I always forget. Then I also take the small angled E65 brush by Sigma, and I just get a little bit onto the edge of the brush, like very tiny bit, and then I kind of wipe it off on the edge because I don't want a lot. And then I've been taking it down onto my lower lash line, but not even all the way to the center. And usually there's enough on the brush to do both sides. Just making sure it connects at that outer edge. Alrighty, close that up, put it away. Then what I've been doing is I take that same like brush, again, I wipe it off here on my little towel to get most of it off, and I go into the darkest color again, this one, and I use that brush, I tap it into it, tap it off, and then I kind of use it to not smoke this out, that's not the right word, but just soften it is probably the best choice of words. I just really like the way that comes out. All right, next thing is eyebrows. I take my little Kirkland Voorhees, not sure how to say that, eyebrow spoolie. I just brush them, make sure that they're brushed up and down before I start. The Uemera brow pencil in Seal Brown, and I start at the top point, and I go to the point, and then I fill in like the tail portion, and then I go back in the bottom and out. Great thing about this pencil is it reacts to the hairs and it won't go on anywhere else. And then I do the same thing over here, but it also doesn't come off like if you touch it, because it doesn't transfer. This eyebrow has so much less hair down at the end, it's so strange. And I'm not great at eyebrows. I just kind of go with what works for me. Then I take the same spoolie and just run it over them to soften it a little bit. And then if I have to, I fill anything else in, but that's fine for now. Then I have been, whoops, my chair is stuck. Again, while I'm waiting for the liner and stuff like that to dry, sorry, that mirror's in the way. I try to do things like my lips or other things. I've been using this Befit Define DeLine. Just going up around the edges. You don't have to be, it's clear, so you don't have to be perfect with it. It also helps fill in little lines around the top of your lips, things like that. Where was the, did I put it away? Oh, there it is. I did put it away. I have been doing two things is, where's the color? Lip liner by MAC is called Dervish that I'm looking for. There it is. I've been using that and just It's a nice peachy pink. And then I've been using CoverGirl's Heavenly 260 colored lipstick. Again, just a great peachy pink color. I've really been liking that color. And then the lip gloss, look at this. I've been using is by Chanel, and it's the color Twinks. Putting that on. And then I've been going in, and I'm going to move the mirror back up, curling my lashes. I hold them for about 20 seconds. Pull my mascaras out while I'm doing that. And then I just usually 3 or 4 times just kind of clamp them a little bit, and it doesn't transfer too bad if you let it sit. Maybelline Lash Discovery, I use on my bottom lashes. It is a must-have mascara for me now. Can't believe I didn't know about this mascara before. It's just such a perfect little tiny wand. Then Benefit Their Real mascara on the top lashes. Now, some people said after I posted my review that they had an irritant problem to this mascara, like it irritated their eyes throughout the day. And I thought for a while there that that might be what my problem was when my eyes were really red all the time. It wasn't. I went back to using it again after my eyes stopped bothering me, and I have no issues with it. So, but just be aware, if you are sensitive, that could be a problem for you. Some days it takes a little bit more to get my lashes coated. Other days it takes less. I take my eyelash curler just in case there is anything on it, and I wipe it off on my little towel. I do the same thing with this eye. But this is, and what I've been doing too, I won't bore you guys with waiting, is another thing that I tend to do after a little while is after I've done my hair and before I'm getting ready to walk out the door, I tend to take my eyelash curler and just I'm thinking of the mascara because it's in my hand. I take the eyelash curler and I just do a quick pump on my lashes before I walk out the door, because I did find slightly that the eyelash glue, the duo glue, was giving me a problem with my eyes. That was bothering me. So instead of using false lashes on a daily basis and filling them in like I was, I'm just taking my little eyelash curler, pumping it up a little bit. I got some mascara down here. And getting that same result by just doing that right before I walk out the door. So this is my look. I'm gonna blow dry my hair. You'll see it at the beginning, I guess. But that's kind of my look. Sorry, the lighting's kind of off today. It's kind of like a weird bluish gray. Maybe it's because I have on blue. I don't know. It's kind of a weird lighting, but at least you can see this. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me do a little bit closer. Sorry this took a little bit. I've just been feeling kind of crappy this month. So hope this was fun for you, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.